I'm just about to start on my way back to Gävle, and I have about 270 kilometers to go. My state of charge is 86% on the GOM, and on Leafspy I have 84%. And my first stop will be Gnarp, a charger about 100 kilometers away. So I think I'll take it safe, and then I can drive faster as well. So don't need to think about saving energy. So let's get rolling. So it's a lot more snow today. It came maybe 2 decimeter, 20 centimeters during the night. So the roads are full of snow now. So it's a bit slippery, but I don't think it will affect so much, since they have on the highway they usually plow it quite well. So we'll see. During the night, the battery temperature went down, and as you can see here on Leafspy, now I'm up at 6.5. But when I started and I showed you Leafspy, I think it was around 2.5, something like that. So I hope I get it up to at least like 15 degrees before I stop to charge. And I have 70, just slight under 70 kilometers left to the charger now. So we'll see how the temp behaves. I'm getting close to this charging station in Gnarp, and I have 20% left in the battery, and the temperature has gone up to 18.1 now. So I think I will get decent speed. 5 kilometers left now to the station. There we go. Oh my God. It's really stiff. Oh my God, ice. Okay, card. Yep, we are charging. Let's fire up the car here and see what we have for speed. And it seems like we are getting 43 kilowatt. And that's, I think that's full speed. We'll see if it goes up to 45 when the stage of charge is rising. At 20%, I don't think you can get more than 43 kilowatt. And let's see on Leafspy as well. We have 20.8 degrees in the battery. I think it was 20 when I started. and it's charging with, yeah, you see 43. And now if I start the heat now, you'll see that it actually takes power from the charging. So now the charging there is down to 41.7 something, and heat is taking, yeah, about 1.5 kilowatt. It's a bit disappointing that the heat is taking charging from the battery, since the charger can give more, and yeah, the heat could be like over what the battery can take, so that you can have the heat on and don't lose charging speed. But I guess they haven't built it like that. If you see here on the curve from e.t.c, if I turn off the heat now, you see that it goes up to almost 45 kilowatt. Yeah, 45 something. So yeah, and the temperature is rising as well. As you can see, 26 degrees now, 44.8, 45. So I'm gaining 45 degrees now. So starting the charge at around 18, was it? Doesn't seem to give me any restrictions at all, actually. So let's see when it's start tempering down. We'll follow e.t.c here. Yeah, we actually tempered down. I missed it with a couple of percent, I think, and we actually tempered down here. It's 53. It's 53% now in on the GOM, and it's 58 here on e.t.c, as you can see. And yeah, it was a couple of percent ago that it tempered down. I'll have it shown here from the recording on the phone. So I have charged at 45 kilowatt up to almost 60%. So I guess the kind of low temperature when I started affect this. I'll try to test this more. I heard reports of it starting to temper down before 40% when starting to charge with really cold battery. So it's 90 kilometers to the destination. So I'll see what I need then in e.t.c here. e.t.c say I can actually take that down a bit like that. e.t.c say I have 98 kilometers now, but I want to have like a spare of 20-25. So I think I'll wait for a couple of more minutes for this one to go up to maybe, yeah, 110, 115. So I have some reserve, and I have 60% now, and still charging in at 35 kilowatt, as you can see.
A few minutes later,
I think it dropped to 28 kilowatt. That I gained 28 kilowatt from the charger now. I can see that in the display. Yeah, 27 now. Now I have for 110 kilometers in going at around 217 watt hour per kilometers. So if I plus that, the kilometers change. So if I go like slower and go under 200, I have like 120. I like to the last leg was like 200. Yeah, I think it was 200. And if I just want to have some margins and I think this leg will be a little faster, so somewhere around there. And then I need or I want to have a little, just a few percent more extra for safety. But now the speed is down to 27, so I don't want to charge longer because of the speed. So I'll quit in a minute. Now I'm starting to get closer to Söderhamn, where I will do the last charge stop. And I was thinking about the charger I use. It's the network called Clever, that's here in Sweden and also in Denmark. They have a lot of chargers. The reason I'm using Clever is that I have this monthly fee I pay. I pay 99 crowns, Swedish crown, a month, and that's about 11 euros or something similar. And when I pay that, I charge for half the price. So I pay 2.5 Swedish crowns per kilowatt hour. So that's a pretty good price for fast charging. And since I charge more than 40 kilowatts a month, it's being cheaper to pay the 99 crowns a month to get the lower price. So I'm trying to use the Clever chargers as much as I can. So yeah, that's why you mostly see those. And plus that I think at least on this roads, on this stretch, they are the most common one as well. Plus that I think they work among the best. So it's what I've heard. It's very rare that they are out of order. So, and that would be bad since it's only one charge per station. So yeah, I got 22 kilometers left now to Söderhamn, and yeah, let's keep going. Just arrived here in Söderhamn at the Clever station, and it's a lot of snow. I think they should clean in front of the charger a little more. And also when I arrived, the charger was blocked. No biggie, since they were in the car and they moved right away when I honked them. So yeah, so let's see here on LeafSpy. We are getting 40 kilowatts here now, and the battery is 37 degrees. I think it was 37 when I started. And if I look at the last leg, we drove 92 kilometers, and we ended up with 18% left, so a good margin. And we had a average speed of about 102, and now it's down to 99 because it's still counting when you're stationary. The average consumption was actually lower. I thought it would be higher on this leg, since I drove faster. I had the cruise control on 115, 117, but yeah, 189 watt hour. I think maybe it's the temperature, or it might be also that I have tailwind. So I have a little tailwind. It's not windy at all right now, but it might be a little tailwind. So that can actually help the consumption pretty much if it's windy, and also if you have headwind, it can consume much more. So you have to account for that if you're going to drive on the margins. So yeah, I'll see how much I need to charge here, and yeah, I think I need to go to grab something to eat as well. I got a grilled sandwich with chicken and pesto from Circle K, and well, I'll follow the flow and do as other electric car YouTubers. I eat in the video. I have 50%, 49% now in the battery, and yeah, as I have finished this sandwich, I think I'm good to go. I have 80 kilometers left to home, and yeah, Leafspy says I have 80 kilometers now to low battery warning, but yeah, better be on the safe side and then have a couple of extra kilometers. So I just turned off the heater just to get this the correct charge speed here, and you see now I'm at almost yeah, I'm at 62% on Leafspy, but on the GOM I'm at 60%, but still charging without it slowing down. Let's see when it tampers down. So now it started to go down at 63%. Well, I wasn't receiving full speed since battery was a bit hot when I started. So it was the top speed now was 40 instead of 45. So maybe that made the difference. Since yeah, I need to compare this later with data from other charges. So let's see how much I have now. See on Leafspy here, 102 kilometers, and I have 80 left to go. So I'll only charge for a minute or two more, and then we're off to Gävle. So I'm home in snowy Gävle, and the trip went great. I charged a little too much the last session. I could have left like 5 minutes earlier, but yeah, better safe than sorry now when I'm kind of new with this car. But Leafspy really helps. So Leafspy, I trust the Leafspy much more than the GOM. The GOM says like 150 kilometers, and then if you drive fast and it's cold outside, you maybe have like 100 kilometers or less. So that's really good. I kept pretty high speed in this on this road trip. So I guess you could make this with only one charge, but I wanted to drive about the same way I drove when I didn't have an electric car, just to test it out. And I don't know if I will try to calculate if it's more time efficient to drive slower and charge less. But I think actually it's more time effective to drive faster and then charge a little extra. So yeah, that's all for now. And please subscribe and keep commenting. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this. Bye bye.
Subscribe.